The iconic superhero film Superman, which captivated audiences with its grand storytelling and impressive production scale, made effective use of Cleveland, Ohio, as one of its key filming locations during principal photography. This Midwestern city, with its distinctive architecture and urban landscape, stood in convincingly for the fictional metropolis of Metropolis in several crucial sequences. Now, fresh developments indicate that the upcoming sequel could very well bring production back to the same locale, sparking excitement among local residents, film enthusiasts, and the broader entertainment industry. Recent documentation filed under Ohio's Motion Picture Tax Credit Program has caught the attention of observers. The filing lists a project under the working title Exodus, which multiple reliable reports have linked directly to the anticipated follow-up to the 2025 Superman film, tentatively referred to as Man of Tomorrow. This connection stems from cross-referenced details in industry publications that track production incentives and location scouting activities. Ohio's incentive program is particularly attractive to major studio productions because it provides a generous 30% refundable tax credit on qualifying in-state expenditures. Such financial benefits can significantly offset the enormous costs associated with blockbuster filmmaking, including crew salaries, equipment rentals, set construction, and location fees. For filmmakers, securing this kind of incentive often tips the scales when deciding between competing locations across the United States or even internationally. In the case of a high-profile DC project like this, where visual authenticity and large-scale action sequences demand expansive urban environments, returning to a previously successful spot like Cleveland makes logistical and creative sense. The city's skyline, bridges, public squares, and mix of modern and historic buildings offered a versatile backdrop that blended seamlessly with digital enhancements to create the gleaming, optimistic cityscape synonymous with Superman's adopted home. That said, several important caveats temper the enthusiasm surrounding this potential development. First and foremost, the application for the tax credit does not constitute official confirmation that Exodus is definitively the Superman sequel. Working titles are routinely used in early production stages to maintain secrecy and avoid premature speculation. Filmmakers and studios frequently employ placeholder names to shield projects from leaks, and Exodus could theoretically represent something else entirely, though the timing, genre alignment, and reported details make the Superman connection highly plausible. Even if the application is approved and the project is indeed the Man of Tomorrow sequel, approval of the tax credit in no way guarantees that filming will actually take place in Ohio. Productions often apply for incentives in multiple states as a precautionary measure or as part of broader scouting efforts. Factors such as scheduling conflicts, actor availability, weather considerations, union agreements, and evolving creative decisions can shift locations at the last minute. For instance, a director might prefer additional variety in settings or decide that certain sequences would be better served by soundstage work combined with green screen technology rather than on-location shooting. Reflecting on the original Superman film provides useful context for why Cleveland might appeal again. During that production, the city hosted the crew for approximately 1 full month. This period allowed for extensive exterior shots that captured the essence of a bustling, hopeful urban center. Crews transformed downtown areas, closed streets for controlled action, and coordinated with local authorities to minimize disruptions while maximizing the city's photogenic qualities. After wrapping in Cleveland, the production shifted to other U.S. cities, including Cincinnati for additional urban sequences and Atlanta for its robust infrastructure of soundstages, special effects facilities, and experienced crew base. Atlanta in particular has become a hub for superhero films due to its tax incentives, diverse locations, and established support ecosystem. The sequel, Man of Tomorrow, is currently slated for a theatrical release on July 9, 2027. This places it in the crowded summer blockbuster window, where studios aim to capitalize on family audiences and high box office potential. The official logline for the film offers intriguing hints about its direction. It centers on a forced alliance, in which Superman and his longtime arch-nemesis, Lex Luthor, must reluctantly team up to confront an existential threat to Earth. Rumors point strongly to Brainiac as the central antagonist, a powerful alien collector of civilizations who poses a danger far beyond personal vendettas. This setup promises a complex narrative that functions as both a Superman story and a deep exploration of Lex Luthor's character, potentially delving into themes of uneasy cooperation, moral ambiguity, and the greater good. Brainiac's inclusion would mark a significant escalation from the first film's threats, introducing cosmic-scale stakes that could require even more ambitious set pieces. Filming in a real city like Cleveland could lend authenticity to scenes involving large-scale destruction, aerial battles, or ground-level heroism, where practical locations enhance the sense of scale and immediacy. Fans have long appreciated when superhero films incorporate genuine urban environments rather than relying solely on CGI backlots, as it grounds the fantastical elements in something tangible. The possibility of Cleveland's return also carries economic implications for the region. Film productions inject substantial money into local economies through hotel bookings, restaurant patronage, equipment rentals, and temporary employment for crew and extras. Ohio's tax credit program was designed precisely to attract such activity and has successfully drawn numerous high-profile projects over the years. A major DC sequel filming there would generate headlines, boost tourism interest in filming sites, and reinforce the state's reputation as a viable destination for blockbuster cinema.